session going on here. Pull out a clay ball. Okay. And it's pretty moist. Yeah, it done good. Soaked up some moisture. I'm gonna give this a work through, get the consistency all really good. Oop, was that the spike? Spike? Yeah, it was. Thought I had them all gridded out. Aha. Oh, now it fits. Rascals. Oh, let's ground it up. Y'all watch that phone crack, guys. Stay off that phone. No, I ain't got that problem, but I'm starting to get it. Ah, there's the goo. There's the goo. Man, it's always grit. Where did all this grit come from? Gotta be clay, maybe. Oh, I'm getting tired, gang. Getting old and tired on it. Oh, there's some grit. Some clay body's got grit in it. I think Porter's Hawthorne Bond, it had a certain bit of limestone in it. But this stuff here is really sharp and annoying, mainly. Just annoying. Get this clay all good like, and get some more water on it. Hopefully this fires out. If it gets on the light side, it'll be a nice beige color. It's anything like what I did when I was a kid. There we go. Put that back. Oop. Good. So, hope y'all had a good Sunday. Mine's been all decent. Hey, y'all's got nibbles and gravy, but Kelsey, sure. I think she ate some biscuit dough, which I don't know is good or not. And so she spoiled her dinner. Yes, she did. I don't know. Get this all worked up like. But I've always liked native pottery. When I was a kid, took a trip, I think out west, and I went to the Denver Museum of Natural History, and they had a lot of pottery and ancient kind of stuff, little bitty sculptures that natives had made. Up at SEMO, surprisingly, in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, at the river campus, they've got really one of the best exhibits of native pottery around, maybe in the country almost. I think Harvard was trying to get some of their collection, but this Dr. Dude had a bunch of Mississippian mound builders. Yeah, the mound builders, and they had a lot of their pottery, and it's some pretty good stuff, and some Evans pottery in there too. But yeah, there's probably like 150 pieces or something on display. It's pretty wild, and yeah, you can get a good eye view of them and everything too. So yeah, at the river campus, that's a real good treat if you're ever passing through southeast Missouri and you're a potter and want to see some good pottery at a nice establishment. The river campus of Cape Girardeau is a good spot. Yeah. Let's see, but I like the native stuff, kind of Indiana Jones inspired, kinda. So I ain't an archaeologist by any means, but pottery and ancient pottery and pottery shards. I like ancient pottery because of the designs, and if ancient people had any kind of ancient wisdom or stuff, I'm thinking that it'd probably be on the pottery. They would put something on the pottery probably, and if preserved right, they knew it could probably last the test of time. and somebody would dug it up and it'd be all gravy. Man, oh man. Just gritty grit everywhere. Mole, mole, mole. Mercy had us now. So after we get it pretty well purified as we're going to get her, the next step is the wedging. Oh, I had to get the consistency pretty well right. She's pretty good. I like to work it kind of dry and stiff because we're going to be adding water to it. So it stays pretty stiff when I start off. And yeah, you'll see. And it may get, if it gets too wet, we just gotta give it a break. And yeah, just go chill for a minute and come back to it. But for right now, yeah, it's moderately, it isn't really gooey goo. And if I go to press on it, she starts to crack pretty decent. So you want your consistency pretty stiff on it, but not too stiff. The more you work clay, the more you'll get used to however you prefer to work it. But to work it by hand like this, I like to work it a little bit stiff and a little more drier than just, and it has a little more firm. So I'm going to take this thing, and on wedging, basically you got to put it on the corners and sides. You just keep at it and just keep at the wedge, and hopefully this sucker's going to wedge out real nice. We'll have us a nice big old ball of clay. But you go at it and you go at it. Seems like forever. That's how long you should do it. Because basically, this is the last little thing. If you don't do this really good, you can have a pug machine if you have a studio, but by hand, this would be good. You got to do it probably, I'd count about like 100 times. Drop it, pick it up about 100. So we're probably about 20. 21 or 2, but you just keep dropping it, picking it up, dropping it, and it works the air from the inside out, and basically it'll get her full, not the air. You kind of see there may have been an air pocket, but yeah, I just keeping on with it, and she just keeps on. Kind of boring part. But again, once you get this done, then you have an actual piece of clay that's ready to actually work. And that's the important thing. How this might apply to electric clay is everybody's making these energy balls, and well, I'm wondering how purified their clay is, the electric that they're grabbing. Now, there's certain procedures you can do, but I've been shown you run it right through your chakras, and that's your purifier and amplifier, and you pop out a ball above your head, and that's pretty much hopped up electric clay. It's purified, and then you take a little bit of it, put it back out like Play-Doh extruder. But everybody that's energy working, I question the purity of the clay, and just like with ceramics, if you ain't got the rocks out, the roots out, and the air out, when it goes to fire, it's going to blow the hell up. You can have the greatest masterpiece, but if you got an air pocket in it that you don't take out, it's going to poof, like a damn bomb, and blow up on everything else in the kiln. So I'm wondering about people getting healed and it not working, because basically it's like using dirty clay, and when you try to get a miracle, it may happen for a little bit, but it isn't a great actual fix. You're not actually patching up the person who's clay also. You need the whole process of firing to actually set the electric back into a matter state, ice cube electric, going from gas electric to ice cube electric. And the inside the body, the electric needs a closed container where no perception's at to give the potentiality, and the only perception is the visualization that's happening from the person doing it. Yeah, so I'm really questioning the whole works of Reiki And anybody who's like, I'm an energy practitioner, I make energy balls. Well, that's great. I make clay balls, but how good's your energy ball? And how good is it at actually, once it's fired, does it stick? Does it take, or does it just go poof? Does the electric clay that you try to do, the item thing, just go poof? And if so, then you're probably, it's in your process. And I'm saying that I might have an angle on that. So, we got a ball. I'm going to keep on wedging because it ain't wedged yet. Just when you think you're done, no, go about 20 more. And then when you think you're done again, probably go in there at 20 more. Because I want to make a nice piece of pottery here. I done spent probably a couple hours, or at least an hour, getting grit out of this last little bit of clay that I mixed up. And so I really want to do a good job. Good jobs. Let's see here. About the price of taters. Anyone know about the price of taters? And I guess it's officially like a mud whittling class. I ain't got many tools except my hands. We'll get into sticks later. That's like, what is that? The second entry level. Once we get to sticks is a whole freaking chapter. Once you get the stick, you got the hands. That's a lot. Then you got the stick, and then you got the rock. And once you got the rock, big flat rock, then you're pretty well set. Yeah, that's about all you're gonna need as far as I'm gonna try to teach it. Yeah. So yeah, keep on wedging, keep on wedging, wedgie, 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 woo. Oh, me trying to teach freaking ceramics. This is classic. This is freaking classic. In my bedroom studio, of all places. Just cleaned it up a little bit. I got it kicked up. Oh, it went off the side. It went off the side. And apparently I'm pretty clean with ceramics. I don't like to get clay every freaking where. It's actually very clean if you can. It isn't that hard to actually clean up. It's just mud, wet paper towel, boom, you got you a nice little work spot, boom, get your table even, boom, the kids are gone, spit you out a couple pieces, whittle that shit. So, we're gonna got our clay ball, gonna get got now, almost got up in here now, not got it up on it. Smack it down, smack that clay ball down, smack it, smack it. Smack it down. Smack it down. And yeah, my gut said is good now. It's good. And if anybody wants to, I guess the challenge would be, could you count how many times I actually throwed this piece of clay down? That would be a neat challenge. Yeah, I might try it. Probably not. If anyone does it, maybe a lollipop in it for you. But maybe not either. So. Alright, now she's kind of got some stretch marks on it. She's starting to get too dry on me. And so we're going to wet this sucker down and make an actual ball. Let's get her wet. Let's get her wet. No, we're not. No, we're not. We'll put that in there even. Look at that. Even more drip proofness. More drip proof. Alright, we're getting her all wet and slimied up. Get our hands good because now we're getting to the nitty gritty. We'll make that sucker ball. And then we're gonna get to whittling. Let's get to whittling. There was this Aqua Teen episode. It's like the third episode or something. It's definitely the first season with Just a Chicken. That character. Oh my goodness, that character. All right, so I switch feet. All right, switch the feet up and help this. Move it back. Oh, chip change. Oh, shit nutters. All right, there we go. Now I think I got it all up on it. Am I lining up? Am I lined up, camera? My camera lined up? Alright, lined up, camera. Alright, so we're gonna make a ball. Because, well, everything seems to be a ball in this world. Ow, my hand's cramping up. Owie. It might not make such a good ball. My hand be cramping up like that. Shuck a foo-foo. Shuck a foo-foo. I'm starting to wear some copper bracelets. Doggone it. Too much phone cracking. Too much phone crack, Charlie boy. Plain and simple. And then you got slimy hands, so it's fun not to touch yourself. That's a game. Alright, so we got a ball, kind of ball thing. It's a nice ball. It worked. It worked now. Alright, yay. Yay for that. Alright. It's a little sticky tack. That'll work on that. I don't like to get sticky tack too good. Alright, right hand. Work. Work. Alright, that's kind of working. Alright, see what we got on this thing. Alright, so I'm going to take it. Take my thumb. I'm going to give her a little thumbing. Just going to thumb it. Kind of like a big old worry rock, worry stone. Like, I got all this stuff to worry about now. I got it all worried about. And you just keep on worrying on it. I might switch up my left hand. I'm going to worry a little bit more with that one. Going to worry it in there. Yeah, worry it. And I'll get some more water on it. Always use plenty of water and wash the slip off your hands. It kind of builds up on you. Just wash off in a little thing of water here. Get the drips off of you and then get back on the worrying on it now. Yeah. So, might get a little impatient. We're going to get a little deeper with it. We're going to press it out. Now, part of this is you got pinching. You got some like a little massage in it. Just like going to massage that lump out, you know. Work it out of there. And get a little deeper in it, you know. We're going to press on a little bit more. Press on it. Oh, starting to get a crack on. Don't go too fast. Name of this game, slow and steady wins the race. Can you please say it with me? Slow and steady wins the race. Alright. So, we want to go at it. And again, I don't really throw pottery. Kind of sculpt it. Take the ball, clean your sculpt on that sucker. So, I'm going to get pulled back here for comfortabilities. But, no. Kind of go after it. I got one line a little bit too low on it. A little bit low on it. And you're just going to be opening up this ball of clay. Making sure you don't get no big splits on the walls. Kind of making it even. And go round and round. Kind of just going down with it. Get a little deeper on it. But no, I like native pottery. I like making birds that are kind of like real abstract-y. I don't like the details because I'm lazy, I guess. But I'll put like a bird head on it, some wings, a little bird tail on it. And it's a bird boat, you know? It's a bird boat. But we go after it here. Wish I had my music going. I'll have to figure that out in their videos. Have a little music going. Original music. Since YouTube's a big fucking cock on it. Piss on that. Like, literally I can write my own music, and then what music is not mine is typically always my friends. And they got, I mean, I got copyright. No one listens to them. No one knows them. I got copyright permission. Freaking YouTube. Fix your shit. Hashtag, will it fix the internet? I'm on that one. I'm gonna own that something, bitch. For too long. Now here we go. Look at me. I'm pinching it now. I got my thumb in the middle, down in the bottom, and I'm just pinching on it. I'm pressing on it, just lightly though, kind of light and firm though at the same time. We're opening this sucker up. I'm gonna get the bottom and it's kind of making a bow on it. Kind of making a hat on your thumb. And this way you kind of, you can get a pretty even consistency all the way around. And you don't want to press too much in one spot, so just press a little bit and then move the fuck on. Move the fuck on with it. Because you stay in one spot too long, you get too thin real fast. So we're just opening this up like a little cave. We're going to make us a little cave here. Little cave. Little caves are cool. Right now she's about like a good solid cup. I don't want a cup. I done made a cup. And I made a nice little base. This here I'm going to try and make a full-on bowl. Maybe even put some feet on it. Oh shit. I didn't see no place for feet. It ain't going to have no feet. That easy. Another video will have some feet on these son of bitches. This one here we're just going to make it flat. Alright, I'm feeling like getting too deep on her. I'm going to have to widen it out a little bit more. Yeah, this one ain't going to have no feet. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go now we're getting places. Yeah, almost got something that resembles pottery. It started off a ball. It started off goo. Remember when it started off as goo? Gritty goo? Now what we got? We got something. We might got something, Mikey. So we're going to get our hands a little more wet again. Get them wet. Let's get them wet. Get them wet. Slick it up. Yeah. No drips. No drip challenge. No drip challenge. So far cleaned about. The cleanest potter in all the land. I'm trying to establish this as a precedent that you don't have to be sloppy with mud. Surprisingly. You can be very clean and not make a mess and it'd be like you was a ninja. A freaking ninja. There you go, snowballs. That's my snowballer. Eat them nibbles and gravy. You get that nibble and gravy. She's picking it out. There she is. You messed up eating that biscuit dough, Kelsey. You messed up. So you want to get her slicked up pretty good like. Get it all slicked up. And where I'm at on it here. Now I'm doing like a pull method. You do this like when making, ooh, I got real slick. Ooh. You do this when you're making spoons and such and handles. You want to get the clay wet and you kind of just pull on it. This here really gets it slick and even. You got pinching for a bit and then you got this pull slick method. And it evens it out, evens the surface, and evens the surface on the inside. And you can very easily kind of just want to rub in there. Just want to rub up in it. Give it some mild circles. Again, like you're massaging it. I probably ain't the best massager, but I got some busy hands. I got them. And better not be no air pocket, no rascals. I actually did wet just decent. So, yeah, we're just going to be rubbing on it here for a second. Getting it all nice and smoothed out like, okay. Okay, like, okay. She's a little stiff there. Yeah. Now you want to get all the lumps out because you get lumps, it'll have separations. You'll have like little separations on it and such. Which that's not groovy. Man, this ain't as big a bowl as I wanted. Ruts. It's just going to be a silly ass cup kind of. Maybe not. Maybe I can get on. See how thin we can go. Yeah, I still got some meat. It's going to be a pretty good size by the time I get it stretched on out here. Just keep on stretching it. Get her all stretched out, see? And I got something to drink out of. I already got a coconut. Coconut man, I make coconuts. There we go. Let's lift back up like, okay. Let's lift up so it spins good. Sweet. Now she's slicked up. Alright. So I just kind of go around and around. Around she go. Ooh, I got my pants muddy. That had been a foul. Worrying about camber angles, I ain't worried about my pottery. No siree bobber. But we just keep on getting it thin, getting it thin, getting it thin, and keeping it, try to keep it all consistent, keep the walls consistent, try not to get one spot too thick, one spot too thin, just keep on opening it up. But the point of this whole process of why I'm even making these dang no videos is I'm going to try to show that pretty much anywhere in the world with very limited space, with really zero money, you can be able to make pretty damn decent pottery that actually you may actually be able to sell and get by on. If it all craps out, hopefully you'll be able to take your 5-gallon bucket ceramic studio and head off into the woods. And you might not be able to get game, but you'll be able to make pottery and stash it, and everybody will have cookware, and it'll actually work, and we won't have at least just pure savagery. As long as we got ceramics, it won't just be pure savagery. I like that. So, trying to make something sophisticated. That's why, again, I like my lips round and a little bit straight lines. Kind of get like, I don't know, new Art Deco maybe. I don't know. I ain't that familiar on it. It's been like 10 years and a lot of drugs since I had art appreciation. I forgot all about that shit about. Yeah, but it's in there. Real fancy pottery. It's all like straight lines and curves. It's in there. But that's how I prefer to make my stuff. It kind of, again, with the process I'm using, has a native feel. And then with the look I'm going for, though, has a good like modern feel. So it's a good modern ancient kind of category. Hopefully I fit my stuff into, I would say. Yeah, working pretty decent on this one. It's coming right along like a nice little gem. Coming right along like a nice little gem. Shoo-ba-doop, doo-ba-doop, boo-doop, boo. And I like to have a cereal bowl, but it never turns out like that. Because, well, cereal bowl's cool. Soup bowl's pretty cool too. So, one problem you get about is it gets to being, what is it, baby? What is it, baby girl? What is it, baby snowballs? What is it, baby snowball? Daddy's got his hands on Gooby Goob. I got my hands on Gooby Goob. Oh, they're all Gooby Goobs. Okay? Yeah, great. You need to go out? Oh, you're so sweet. You're the sweet girl. You're the sweet girl. You're the sweet girl. Oh, you got the nibbles and gravy. She got the nibbles and gravy. She get nibbles and gravy. Good girl. Alright, this one needs to go out. Good. Here we go. I'll get my dog out. Habaneros. Habanero. 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 Habanero, 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 habanero. Out. What's out? Up. Sit. Yeah, there she wants it too. It's hot as balls in there. Got the AC going on here. So, yeah. I'll let my dog back in a minute, but yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's coming right along. It was a ball. Oh, shit. I can't even freaking talk. I don't need to be on camera. I don't need to be on camera. Oh my God, this is bad. So native pottery. That's the subject of this thing. Typically it's low fire. I've read about I've seen with buffalo chips actually, and I wonder even cow chips, to give even a deeper black luster. It has a lot of carbon in it, and it's all about that carbon, I guess. So there's all that kind of jazz. For me though, yeah, I'm pretty lazy potter. I'm real lazy potter actually. Yeah, real lazy. And yeah, but I think that makes efficiency. I don't try to have wasted movements. I don't try to waste clay. I go get what I need. I use it, and I'm good. I ain't got it stashed anywhere. I ain't got a bunch of chemicals hanging out. I do have like 3 or 4 kilns, electric kilns. I didn't stock up on those, but I haven't ever used them. I'm like literally like 10 years I've had them, but I've never used the electric kiln I got. I'll hustle my stuff over porters, porter biscuit just fine, and then fire it over at porters usually. But even there, I've never really bisqued my own shit. It's weird like that. I guess I'm lazy or a mooch. I'll even admit to that. So. Hopefully a lot of this pottery though, I'll give me a reason to get back out at porters and be really actually active out porters. He's got a little boy. He's like, I think he had, hell, he might have been 70. Yeah, he was 70 when he had his first kid finally. He'd raised half a county, and then he found a crazy one, and at 35 she was, and he was 70, and sure enough, joked about knocking her up, and then sure enough he knocked her up. And beautiful little boy, wonderful miracle little kid, but by George, try to find the right woman to knock up is extremely important. Highly teach your kids this. If your guy and if your girl, the right guy to get knocked up by is extremely important. Making kids, I'm wondering about kids ain't like clay, you know? Starting off purities or impure people, if that don't pollute the child even inherent. I do wonder about these things. Even though man and science ain't caught up to that kind of thinking, I'm maybe on the forefront of human understanding and thinking. So, yeah, I wonder about every damn thing I can about. Oh, this is coming out decent. And it might not be, it's going to be a bigger version of the other one, looks like. It's going to be a nice gem, though. This is coming out just nice. Just nice and all. Alright, let's see what we got on here. Nobody likes chilling out at nighttime anyways. She bark at the deer. We got a couple doe deer outside. She barks her ass off at them. Trying to get her where she only barks at the real danger and stuff and be like a ninja barker, so. Kelsey, she don't bark at anything. Oh, I broke my drip law. Cha-cha-cha. The drip challenge is crazed. Poof. Screwed that pooch. Here, clean it up real fast. Clean it on up. Sloppy slops. Sloppy sloppersons. Sloppy sloppersons. Alright, you counted it. That's one drip challenge fail. Fail. Drip challenge. Buy more paper towels. More towels. Sorry, tree. Yeah. And I don't know why I just did that, because I need my hands wet. Or was I doing something? No, I'm not doing nothing. Alright, let's keep after it here. Alright, right now I'm going to pinch on it some more. Sometimes you pull on it, sometimes you pinch on it. Basically, once you get enough wet, you get a certain consistency, you want to do your pinching on it. And you kind of just go around on her, making sure she's all consistency. If you got any thick spots, get them the same thinness as the surrounding areas. You really never want any kind of inconsistencies, because that'll cause your cracks, because the rate that they dry out, one spot will dry out faster than the thin dries out faster than the thick, and therefore there's a spot in there in between that it causes separation. There may be some deep philosophical shit right there, but any which way. This bowl's coming along just stunning. Alright, coming right along with it now, coming right along. Be a nice little gem, and it actually may hold that hold about decent enough. Probably need it. I might put a fancy lip on it. Let's see if we can put a little fancy lip on it. Make like a juggy kind of bowl. I'm going to pinch the thing, try to curve it outward. We had a curve inward a while ago, and those are fancy and all, but let's open face this something bit, y'all. We'll go ahead and open face it. You're just going easy do it. You don't want to do too much at once. Easy friggin' do it. There it was. Nice and easy. Kind of curve that lip out. I'm curving that lip out with it. Yep. Try to get it as even as possible, because we're professional, not professional. And yeah. We're getting her there. We're getting her there now. We're getting it on there. So you got her pinched decent. Try to get it about evened out over the whole course of the mess of things. And it's probably not. So it's going to be unique. That's how you get it unique every single time. Every single time you get a unique piece this way. It's hard to duplicate your own tomfoolery sometimes. So it's starting to get dry on me. I'm going to wetting it up here. And here we're going to go into the pull method. And we're going to try to get her nice and good. Come on, baby, now. Come on, baby, now. Get her slick on up. Get her slick. Slick, Rick. Cool, slick Rick here. We're going to try to bob this out, kind of. Because again, we're going to try and make the best use of this clay and get the most sort of surface area. Oh, there's the back. Now we're getting into the rockysons, the rascal dascals. But we're going as thin as we can, folks. We ain't all about that small bullshit. No, I want a man-sized portion here. I want that portion. What else is going on? Not much, honey. Not much. And now, she's wanting to crack on me. Sons of bitches, sons. Wanting to crack on me? I'll show you crack. I'll show you crack. Yeah, don't watch my videos. Just don't watch these videos. Future videos are just going to get more deranged, probably. 3 weeks from now, I'll have a crystal fucking crown on going, "This is holy water." No, I hope not. We get that fucking bizarre that fast. 3 weeks now, give it like 3 months. 3 months. Hang with me 3 months. It may be a wild, wild summer yet, folks. A wild summer yet. I'm not going on tour. I need to stay in my little homemade makeshift prison so I can be a decent person, maybe, and not hurt everybody. So, yeah, she's starting to get pretty bullish. And this video is probably getting really long. So if you wanted to tune out by now, I don't duck claim you. But if you're still tuning in by now, hey, we're making progress, folks. We're going to have almost a finished product in about probably 15 more minutes here, I reckon. I'm pretty quick on this some days. And this ain't no machinery, but all the humming you hear is voluntarily from the fan I have running on high and the AC running on high. So that's my sound effects. Yeah, pretty much zero budget production is what I call it. Zero budget productions. Pow! Outlaw! Kind of Wayne's World, but yeah, I ain't Mike Myers. No fuck way. I ain't no Mike Myers. No. So, we're getting on thin ice, thin on ice. Getting on thinned out more. Man, this something's getting thin on me fast. Yeah, I thought I was going to go work tomorrow with the boys, but I guess they said it was going to be too hot, which I don't quite understand that, but I will take it. So, I guess I don't have to go to bed early. That's nice. Alright, get it wet up again. Get it wet more. Get it wet some more, boys. Get it wet now. Yes. Alright. Now we're going to try to do some pull lip and pull on this lip now. Pull on it, Daddy. Pull on it. Oh, look at that pull. Pulling that lip on out. See it coming that flare on out. Putting in water. I got her stiff. Nice little pull movements. It's nice, and pull that lip on out there. Pull it on out now. Pull it on out now. And do a little rubbing on it. We did all that pinching. We need to rub out them pinch marks. Get her nice and smoothly. Good time to do that. She want to curl back up on me. But we ain't gonna let it curl back up now. We ain't now. We ain't gonna let it curl now back up now. Get her nice and even. Curl that bitch on. Ow! Oh, I got grit in my lip. Fudgery. Absolute fudgery. It fails no time. I'm gonna have to make a slip. I'm just gonna have to make a slip. I'm gonna have to slip my clay down and strain it through a t-shirt to get these grits out. Sons of a guns. I mean, normally I think I need to watch that clay. I need to watch that clay. That's just aggravating. Aggravating. When she starts getting sticky tack, that's when you wanna fight back with the water. Get her smoothed on back up. Yep, smooth on up. This is Facebook Live or something. I have questions, I guess. But it's a lot easier to just make a video and post it, I guess, and you can just watch it. They ain't got all them questions and stuff coming at you. That gets annoying kind of on me. Also, I like to make them more they're good and handheld, like ergonomics. It feels like it's in your hand. Like, it's good stuff. And this one's being cockwopper. I'm going to separate on you right there. Yeah, when you're going thin, she's going to want to buck on you. This is a really pretty short clay, so it's on a wheel. Right, that puts on your grip. But yeah, just like you was making a spoon or a handles and stuff. Just want to pull that clay Work it nice and neat like that. Open her back up. Remember, we started with the ball here. Now we got this bowl almost. Almost got a bowl. How about that? Gritty fucking lips. Get out of there, Grit. There wasn't that much grit. Doggone it. Well, this is where we get into sculpting your lip too. A piece of it. Now we start getting squared up on it. Alright, let's get this in. Whoa, there's a drippage. Yeah, we're gonna get a little drippage. It's just unavoidable. Alright, so this thing, now we need to open her up more. Now we're gonna bounce on the bottom. We're gonna try to get on the bottoms. We need to get her kind of levels. That made a little mess there. And we're getting there now. Now we're getting tiger tight. Get off there, Grit. Dang no Grit. Messed my lips all up. So when it does that, I just take, we'll call that improv. And this we gotta improvise. You gotta make a line. And you fill that line back up. And that's life. That's how life she rolls. I don't like spillage. Lord of mercy. About got too wet on it. Just about got too wet. Also, I like my bowls to have like little pore things, areas, you know? It's like, it sucks when you go to pour something and it drips right down the side of the bowl. At least with these little side spots, you can drink your bowl, cereal milk, shit ain't gonna be all like, whoa, I'm pouring down the side of your face. No, you're not. No, you're not. So, make them lips a little curve. Curve. I make that on a straight line. I got a straight line like that. Curve to straight line. Almost like a piano. It's a piano. What we end up with, looks like, it's a piano. Some that slip off. I want that line straight. When you hold this sucker, it fits in your hand. The bowl should fit in your hand. Whatever its contents they have, it may be life vital, and you don't need to drop the thing. No, you don't need to drop it. So, we got us a nice little lippy lips. Probably go a little bit thinner, But we're gonna take a break on it. We'll come back on the next video, and hopefully we're gonna go into burnishing on it and figure out how to burnish it without fucking this lip up. Cause it's a nice lip. Yeah. Yeah, nice lips. So yeah, yay! We got somewhat of a bowl. Bowl action. Clean up these hands. Let it dry for a minute, and then I'll go back in to pinching on it. Like I said, let it clean up. Do the instant pow. Long day in the video world. Made 2 long ass videos in the tooth. Okay. Oh, I can show you this. Get off. Get off. I'll have my cigarette break after this. Sponsored by Spider Plant. Spider Plants. They're really good. Get off me. Yeah. That's how you get rid of it. Yes, sir. Yeah, see? Wonderful spider plant. This is brought to you by Mason Jars, and Spider Plant. They're a very good sponsor of my production, zero overhead production. I love Spider Plant. Spider Plant's nice. Spider Plant's nice. The other piece I did a while back at the river there, there's a good rendition of it again. It's actually getting ready. It needs to actually be, I ain't gonna burnish on it, because it done got bone hard. If you wanted to burnish bone hard, I have in the past. You probably, I'll lick it and rub it and get a wet spot and rub the fuck out of the wet spot. And you get your hand wet, get it wet a little bit, let it dry, go in there and then burnish the hell out of it. And it'll dry up on it. So you gotta constantly kind of just wet a little bit, burnish the shit on it. And it kind of locks the moisture in. Then give it a couple days dry on it, and then poof, you should be good to go on it, ready to fire it. But yeah, you can burnish dry. I don't recommend it because on the lips, you start to try to get on the edge. If you got delicate lips, it just eats it up. And that's what I was having with that one piece. Even with it like leather hard, it was just grinding it and just, or I'd hit the rocks and the rocks would chip, and it was just like, so frustrating. Oh, special thing. Da-da-da-da-dum. What is that? What is that? That, my friends, is a bird. That's a bird. And a heart. And a bird coming out of the heart. What could that mean? Could it possibly be a lovebird? Oh! Hopefully I'm going to take and put a red copper, or the copper red luster, but basically copper oxide raku, where that'll be like a red luster, and this is not going to have no glaze, so it'll be black. And I got it burnished, so it'll be, yeah, a nice polished black kind of thing over on this red background with 2 nice little hanger hose, you know, put little things on with knots, and boom, she hangs up. And I get 2 of them about, I don't know, we'll figure out prices later. But yeah, in the future, newest item on the block, little lovebirds to hang on your walls, to just have great little knickknacks and give to a couple. Perfect wedding gift. Yep, that'd make a perfect wedding gift. 2 little lovebirds. Yeah, pretty nice little concept. I was seeing the round things and the bird in the round thing, and you hang it up, and I was like, well, I do birds, I need to figure out a way of hanging them up and having them displayed. And I went to make a bird. I was going to have, oh no, I bumped my junk. Oh no. I got flaily with it. I put my junk. Crap. But I had to figure out a way to mount them, and yeah, no, I was gonna have a window, but ended up like, wait a second. Kink. It's a heart. It's a heart and a bird. You want it? You want it badly. You know you do. It ain't even done. And I know there's 5 people. As soon as they see this, they want it. They want it. So, that's something to look forward to in the future. Coming at you. It'd be a couple months off. Or maybe a month off. There's this gym again. It come out pretty decent. I'm going to try to do that to this. And we're going to assume we have a nice fancy bowl and fancy little cup thing. You see this piece, it got pretty burnished on it. Around the lip though it's still rough, but it's a nice little sturdy cup, you know? Yeah. It's a cup. Nice cup. I have a mixed drink out of it. Pour me a little mixed drink. Sip on my mixed drink here. Feel like old Julian from Trailer Park Boys, but like caveman style. Yeah, got my crude cup. Tumbler. Or highly ceremonial, if you're into that jazz, which is some audiences. So, I need to not bump that. Damn it. Alright, so that will go down. Ooh. That's just perfect. Good job. Alright, it's perfect enough for a minute. We're gonna stop touching it. That's another thing. Stop touching your stuff when it's time to stop touching your stuff. That's what you do. Stop touching your stuff. When it's time. Otherwise you end up messing it up. You gotta let it have time to dry and recoup, and yeah, and then get a little toughened up, and then you can get it wet again and go after it again, you know. But yeah, just clean up for a minute, let it dry, go have a cigarette. Some people say it relates to certain things. It may not. But yeah, it's fun. There's no reason why everybody shouldn't do clay and make a bowl or a pot, you know, or a plate. And kids, you know, everybody makes ashtrays, but no, just make a nice bowl. See that there? Yeah, it wasn't that hard. I started off with a ball. Now I got a bowl. That's mud whittling. Mud whittling in my bedroom on a Sunday night. YEE HA. So, yeah, you be good at it, and we'll catch you on the next one. Oh yeah, I'm going to try and burnish on that one. That'll be the next one. So, catch you on the next one.